Hey, welcome guys. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. Here we are playing a Milwaukee Braves game late in the season. We are at the Pirates, and the pitchers today are Bob Friend versus Juan Pizarro. Pizarro is a B column, Friend is an A column. And let's get to it. It starts rolling the dice and inputting data, and we'll see which way this game goes. And Bob Friend has a 4.33 ERA, 9-14, 180 innings pitched, facing Bobby Avila, who's batting .236 and 165 at bats. Let's do it. Fall Classic Baseball. All right, a 43. We read it off Avila first, and it's a blank. We go to the 43, and it's going to be an out. The 12 tells us it's a pop-up to the right side, and it's Stewart and Schofield. They come together, and Stewart makes the catch in fair territory, so it's a pop 3. 1 away. Eddie Matthews is next. Matthews batting .287 with 29 home runs and 400 at bats. Here's the pitch from Bob Friend. That's a 34, and the 34 is bounced up the middle and through. Mejias plays it in the center, and Matthews is on with a single. So next is Wes Covington. Every so often I'll do a hit and run with him, but yeah, we'll do it. There he goes. And a 6 is going to be, where is that? A 6 is going to be a ground ball hit right back to the pitcher. Friend has one play, and that's the first, so we're going to go 1-3. And here's Joe Adcock. Adcock having a good season, batting .299, 17 home runs, slugging .547. Bats from the right side. Friend gets the sign from Burgess and lets her fly. A 13 is going to be a fly ball to right. Clemente settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the third out. Half an inning, no score. And the Pirates coming to bat, Skinner. Bob Skinner up against Juan Pizarro, the lefty. Juan Pizarro is having a bizarre season. 84 innings, 4.38 ERA, 3-4 record. And here's a pitch. It's a 45 off Skinner, and a 45 will be bounced to short. Logan up with it. Throws a strike to Adcock at first. Infield is Matthews at third, Logan at short, Avila at second, Adcock at first, and Crandall, the catcher. In the outfield from left to right, it's Covington, Bruton, and May. Pitch from Pizarro to Dick Grote. And a 13 will be lifted to center. Bruton drifts over for out number 2. And here's Bobby Clemente. What a hitter, a 46. That may take it to the ballpark card. And it will, and that's the drive. And the gap, will it fall? Yes, it does. And Clemente's going to try for 2 against 19 against the right fielder, May. And let's see what kind of arm May has out there. He's not on the chart. May is not on the chart playing right field, so we're going to have to look for him, and he is there. 12. He's here's the throw from May to Clemente, trying for 2, and attacked by Logan, and he is out. So it's a single, and trying to stretch it into a double. He is out. That's second base, and that's going to be a 9-6. And that retires the side. We go to top of the second. Bob Friend pitch to Lee May. It's a 42, and that's line to left field, and Skinner's right there. 1 down. Johnny Logan next. And the 63 is a sky to left center field. Skinner and Mejias, and it's Skinner who makes the catch. 2 down. So Logan flies out, and here's Bill Bruton. Bruton batted .289, 3 home runs, 10 stolen bases, a 34, and that's going to be banged up the middle for a base hit. Drops in front of Mejias. And that's the second single of the day for the Braves. Excuse me. And here's Del Crandall. Crandall with 21 home runs, .265 average. Pitch, 61, struck him out. No. Hold on, a 61 is 1 to 10 strikeouts. So that's Sky to left. Skinner makes the catch, and we go to the bottom of the second. So Crandall flies out. Thought he struck out, but no, he fouled it off. And here's Dick Stewart against Bizarro. Stewart with 19 home runs, batting .319. The pitch, a 53 and a 3, struck him out on the KD. Next is Smokey Burgess with a 46 and a 10, and that's going to be popped up foul territory. He's a lefty, so that's going to be on the left side of the infield. Sorry, yep, left side of the infield. And that is Matthews over near the seats, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Don Hoke, right-handed hitter. 9 home runs, 312 average. Pitch from Bizarro, 33. That is line to center for a base hit. So he rips one. It's a rope off the bat of Hoke. He's on at first. Takes his turn. Bizarro looks over at Hoke. Hoke doesn't have much of a lead. Schofield, bats switch hitter, batting from the right side against the southpaw Juan Bizarro. And the pitch. And that's a 24, and that'll be batting righty, so that'll be bounced to short. Logan's going to flip to Avila to get the force and end the inning. Top of the third. Here comes Bizarro, the pitcher. And a 54. That's going to be something interesting. 54 chart result. Ground ball. Could be an error on the pitcher. Friend, no, makes the play at first. So hit right back to the pitcher, who bobbles it, drops it, picks it up, fires the first, and gets him. 1 down. Top of the order. Avila leads off. Pitch from Friend. And line to left. Skinner. 2 down. Eddie Matthews. Matthews, left-handed hitter, singled in the first. Pitch from Friend, and that is tapped right back to Friend. 1-3 ends the inning. Roman Mejias, the pitch from Bizarro. 13-5. Ground ball down the line. Matthews, backhands, long throw to first. Got him. 1 down. Bob Friend. Winds and deals, 64. Strike 3. Got him. Way ahead, out in front of that. Strikeout swinging. Here's Skinner with 2 outs. And Skinner with a 63, and that's a check swing. They check with the third base umpire, and he rings him up. And Skinner doesn't agree. Top of the fourth, Covington, no score. Each team has 2 hits. Here's the pitch to Covington, a 32, and that is a ground ball to first. And first baseman will take it himself. Adcock, righty hitter. Pitch from Friend, 24, and that is a drive in the gap. Who's going to get there? And it's Skinner. Fly out. And a good play by Skinner out and left. Lee May now bats from the left side, a 62, and that's a fly ball to the opposite field. Mejias in center, and Skinner again. He's covering a lot of ground and taking a lot of balls in left field. Fly ball practice, shagging practice. Here's Dick Grote. Dick Grote is a righty hitter. Dick Grote's batting .299 on the season. And the pitch from Bizarro with a 43, and that's going to be ball 4. Walks him. Is that the first walk of the game? I think so. Clemente now. Not a great hit and run guy right in this season. So they pitch to him, 54. That's going to be a men on base, wild pitch or pass ball in 8. That's a wild pitch. Runner will move to second. Roberto Clemente. Pitch to Roberto, and a 19 is a fly ball to right. Grote's going to be able to tag up here. Fly ball to right. Runner moves to third. Let me double check. Runner on third, 19. Advance unless he's an S. And I don't think Grote is an S, is he? No. Where is he? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong team. No, he's fast. So he tags up, goes to third. So he's on third with one out. Here's Stewart now. The infield's going to have to be in fourth inning. Yeah, gonna bring it in. There's a pitch of 41. That's outside, and he walks him. So that puts runners on first and third, and Burgess is a good hit and run guy, so they're going to be hitting and running here. Pizarro checks in with Crandall for the sign. You got Grote at third. You got Stewart at first. You got no score, bottom of the fourth. And here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 4. That's going to be base hit through the hole because he is an A, and run scores, and Stewart goes to third. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Infield's in. And the pitch, 36 will be an out, a fly ball to right field, first and third. And that's going to be runner on third advances on a 1 as holds. It's not a 1, so it's a sac fly to right, and it's 2-0. And it's Schofield now with 2 outs, runner on first. Pitch from Pizarro, 42, and that's going to be a base on balls. Puts runners on first and second, Mejias. And a 14, and that'll do it. That's bounced to second base. He flips to the shortstop for the force. 4-6. 2-0, top of the fifth. It's going to be Logan leads off against Bob Friend. Bob Friend could go the whole distance here, and so could Pizarro. Let's see what happens. A 43, and that's bounced to the short, picked up by Grote. Throws a strike to Stewart. 1 down. Bill Bruton. Bruton batted 291. Pitch 61, and that's a pop-up. So he's a lefty, so that's going to be a pop-up to third base. Hoke makes a catch for out number 2. So Bruton pops up, heads back to the bench. Not happy with himself. Here's Del Crandall. Pitch from Friend, and Del Crandall with a bouncer, and that's up the middle and through for a base hit, a 2-out single for the catcher. Del Crandall's having a good season. And Pizarro. Pitch from Friend, and struck him out. Blows a fastball by him to end the inning. Bottom of the fifth, here we come. 2-0 Pittsburgh. Pizarro to Friend. Should be an easy out, and it's a strikeout. And Bob Skinner now with 1 out. It's a lefty, and a 26 against a righty would be a single. Otherwise, it's going to be a line drive to right field, right at May. And Dick Grote with a 64, and that'll be an out, kind of an out. It's a bounce it is short. Long throw to first in time. 3 up, 3 down for Pizarro. Here comes Bobby Avila to lead off the top of the 6th, so it's the top of the order for the Braves. A 65 -1, and oh, it just missed being a home run, and he bounces it to third. That was a meatball, and he just got on top and banged it into the ground. And here's Eddie Matthews with a 33. That's line. Base hit, rips one to right, played by Clemente. So Matthews with his second single of the day. Wes Covington now. See if they get something going. Covington, good hit and run guy. I think I tried it once with Covington. Let me try it again. There it goes, and no, it's not going to do it. 44 is an 8. And, oh, it's fouled out of play. He gets a second chance. It would have been a hit. Let's just play it straight up. 53 and a 5. Ooh, that's going to be 53 is a ground ball to second base. Schofield. What kind of defense does Schofield have? He's an 11. And what do we roll? We rolled a 5. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. And get out of the inning, because the reason it's a double play is that it's an odd number. So on 51, 52, 53. Odd numbers are double plays. Even numbers are fielder's choices. Clemente's up against Pizarro, who's having a good day. He's only allowed 3 hits, but 2 runs, and he finds himself trailing 2-0. the Milwaukee Brewers offense is not producing, to say the least. It's a 35, and that is a bounce to the third, picked up by Matthews, and Matthews with the strong throw, one away, gets Clemente. Here's Dick Stewart, and that's a 16, and struck him out. Curveball got him. Smokey Burgess, left-handed hitter, and a 32, which will be a bounce to the first, and Adcock will flip to the pitcher covering. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Wes Covington, nope, it's Joe Adcock. Let me take a quick sip of my soda. All right. Love a soda at the ballpark late at night. What is it, 12:30 a.m.? No work for a while. Not till the end of August, so got some time to start rolling. Adcock against Friend. Pitch, 45. Bounce to the short. Grote gets it to Stewart in time. Lee May now with a 64, and that'll be a fly ball. Center field, Mejia's on the run, and Mejia's runs it down. Hit it well, but Mejia's hung up there for Mejia's, and here's Logan with a 32, and that's a bouncer to third base to end the inning. Hoke here in the bottom of the 7th inning stretch. Get your final brewski over at the concession before they shut it down. Pizarro to Hoke with a 36, and that's tapped right back to Pizarro. Feels his position and throws him out, one down. Schofield steps in the box. Switch hitter, batting righty. Pitch from Pizarro, and that's lined and caught by the third baseman, L5. So Schofield hit it on the sweet spot right at Matthews. And Mejia's, Roman Mejia's with a 46 and an 18. And that's the Bruton, and it's a single, and he's going to try to stretch it into a double. 18. Let's see, I can check Bruton, or I can, let me just check Bill Bruton. Oh, he's right there for me. 18. It's a 1 or a 2. He's thrown out at second. Otherwise, it's going to be a double. Let's get another die. 1 or a 2, and he's out, and he is safe with a double. Right. Slides under the tag. So that's a 2-out double for Mejia's, and that brings up Bob Friend. Pizarro gets the sign from Crandall. Here's the pitch, and a snake eye struck him out. Go to the top of the 8th. Big pitch by Juan Pizarro. Bill Bruton now against Friend. Let's take a quick look at the box score and take a look at how many. 24 for Friend and 27 for Pizarro. But they're both still good. Go in the both can go in the 30s. Here's the pitch to Bruton with an 11, and that's going to be a ground ball to Stewart, who's going to flip to Friend, the pitcher covering. 1 away. Next is Del Crandall with a 65, and a pitcher, that's a 1-4, 11 is going to be bounced to third. Hoke steps in front of Grote, fires a missile to first. 2 down, and now it's Pizarro, and we're gonna have to pinch hit for him. And let's see, we got a righty on the mound. Let's do Torrey. Let's bring Torrey in to pinch hit. Frank Torrey, I think it's Joe's brother. There he is. Get a guy on base, and then we'll bring in Aaron. So we're gonna need a new pitcher. Here's the pitch, 64, and bounce to first. Stewart steps on the bag, and that retires the side. We got a new pitcher coming in. It's going to be, who do I have to bring in? Let's see. It's towards the end of the season. 4260 McMahon is going to come in there. Here it is. No, that's Pittsburgh. Here's the pictures for the. All right, McMahon's in there. Let's roll to see what kind of stuff he will have. He will have his best stuff. There he is. He's going to be facing Skinner here in the bottom of the 8th. And a pitch, an 11. That's ball 4, so he walks him. And Grote is next, and we're going to square with Grote. And that's a strikeout. Nope, that's not a strikeout. That's going to be a ball hit to third base, and third base to Logan. So it's a 5-6. Fielder's choice. Grote on at first. Clemente now. Here's the pitch from McMahon with a 44, and he rips a single. Let's see if he'll advance or not. It says runner on first, if 1 out, assist from third baseman, going from first to third. May at third. What did we say he was before? We said he was a 2 or something like that. Where is he? Hiding from me. He is he's an automatic out. Must have had a bunch of assists in a short time, so he throws out Grote going to third, and we'll give the runner the base. I think that's the rule. So it's going to be a detail. It's going to be a single, and runner on third is out. Runner goes to second, 9-5. And Clemente's on at second base with 2 outs. Here's a pitch to Stewart from McMahon. And McMahon lets it fly, 63, and that'll be bounced to second base. Avila over to Adcock, and that ends the inning with last licks for the Braves. So it's going to be Avila leading off here, top of the order. Bob Friend's going the distance. Exciting. He's got a shutout, so he actually, one small modifier that 31 stops being a hit and becomes a double play. Here's a pitch. 25, and that's an out. A 1 tap right back to Friend. 1 away. Eddie Matthews now has got a couple singles. Here's the pitch, and a 15 and a 17. That's a drive to left center field. Skinner after it, and Skinner catches up to it. 2 down, so Bob Friend 1 out away from victory here. 2-0 game. Pittsburgh with 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Milwaukee with no runs, 4 hits, and no errors. They're 1 out away from being shut out. Wes Covington, left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. Snake eyes, and that's going to be grounded to first base. Stewart flips to Friend, and that is the ball game. The win goes to Bob Friend. Juan Pizarro with the loss. And the Braves 63-51, 12 games over 500. Pittsburgh 57-63 games under 500. And let's look at the box score. You can see some of the averages: 231, 289, 279, 296, 281, 270, Bruton 290, Crandall 266. And you see how this is Pizarro 4.24 ERA, lowered it a little bit, and McMahon has a 3.17 ERA. Friend is 4.13, and that's about it. Let's look quickly at, you know what, I do want to, well, I'll go back and do it. No, actually, you know, I'll do it right now. Let me see, let me hit text, output, and okay, it's saved, and then I have it in there. So let me go and, let's go out of here, and let's take a look at the standings. Let's see, the Dodgers are 4 games ahead of the Braves. Yes, they are. 63-51. The Dodgers are 68-48, and Milwaukee was up 3 or 4 games. So they've dropped down a bit now. We'll see what happens. And that's about it, guys. This is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. Remember to like and subscribe my channel. Pretty good game. It was one of those old school games with not too many changes. Just so I think 1 pinch hitter and 1 substitute pitcher, 1 relief pitcher. And I like games like that, nice and quiet, nice and lazy, and you never know. It's a close game, you never know what can happen. So that's about it. Fall Classic Baseball, and I'm going to finish up. Let me see where I was, going back here to see the schedule. Let me look at the schedule real quick. to see. Well, I'm in August. I'm August 16th. So about how many? Let's see. Goes into 30. Goes to September 6th, September 5th. Do I have a game? Yep, September 5th. So I have about 2 weeks left, right? Is that what we said? Yeah, 2 weeks left. So let's finish the day. That day's finished. Let's go here. Do I have another? Oh yeah, it's a double header. Holy smokes. First game is Friend versus Bizarro. The second game is going to be Spawn versus Daniels. Anyway, take care, guys. I will see you soon, and thanks for watching.